Hi folks, Jesse Ivy back with you again today, and today we're going to talk about the website known as realtor.com, and I'm going to show you how you can find seller financed houses or seller financed land on realtor.com, and basically sellers who are offering owner financing for people to either buy their land or to buy their house. So because interest rates are so high right now and it's hard to qualify for a loan, this might be a great idea for you. At the time of this video, that I'm making this video, interest rates are extremely high and it's hard for people to qualify or afford a payment. Looking at doing seller financing, you might be able to find a seller who's motivated and wants to sell you their land or their house at a lower interest rate than is traditional. Like if you go through a bank, it could be up to 7%, 7.25% right now at the time of this video. So anyway, I'm going to teach you. I did another video that had to do with Zillow and how to find owner financed houses on that property. On this one with realtor.com, most people know what the website is, realtor.com. It's a large website, but not quite as big as Zillow because you're only dealing with properties that are listed by realtors. So let's take a look at this then and see if we can help you find a property, give you an idea on how to go about doing it, and then maybe you might even find a piece of land or a house that you could afford to buy because you're going to use seller financing. So let's get to it, and hopefully we can help you find something or give you an idea to look in the area that you're considering buying a house or buying a piece of land in. Let's check that out right now. So folks, here we are. We're on the realtor.com website, and if you look through here, you can usually find quite a few homes. This will not show you as many homes like Zillow would, because Zillow will show you homes that are not just listed by a realtor. They're going to show you homes listed, by realtors. So whereas Zillow will show you private parties and realtors. So So my search parameters, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this. My search parameters, I always do it by state. So we're going to pretend like I want to live in Washington, and I'm going to do a search and just to see what what's available there. So not necessarily a particular area, because when you're talking about owner financed houses or seller financed houses, you are talking about something that there's not as many of. Now, this pulled up in Washington, 31,000 homes, but we're going to change a couple things on here. So the property type, we are going to choose houses. Okay. So we'll do that. And that drops the count down to 18,000. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come all the way over here. So you see, you could say how many rooms you wanted. You could put the price in here if you wanted. And other things, square footage, all time, days on the market, the age of the house, the lot size. You could do all that if you wanted to, but for this video, I'm just going to show you the basics here. So in the keyword search, you see down here where it says waterfront, pond, basement, pool. We're going to put our own keyword in here, and the keyword we're going to put is seller financing. Okay. And we're going to then hit the return or the enter button, okay, and you'll see it pop up there. And down at the bottom here, you can see it is found in the state of Washington 44 houses that are for sale. See it down here, right here? 44 houses that are for sale. So I'm going to click on that, and it's going to show us. Okay, so I'm going to scroll on down here. See, this is. All of these are supposedly, owner financed houses. So we're going to check that out. So the first place we're going to do, go here, we're going to look at this house that's in Nassau, Washington. And it looks like it's, might be an older house, but maybe fixed up. But the first thing you want to do before you do anything else is you want to come down here to the property details. So I just scrolled down the page. You see there's the price of this house is $399,000. Tells you about it. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 2,000 square foot house on 1.46 acres, and it's in Nassau, Washington. So as I go down here, you want to click the button down there so you can read everything. And what you want to do is you want to go through the description here and find out where or if it has seller financing. And right down here at the bottom, look, seller financing option available to qualified buyers. So what you would do is you always want to make sure, that's the first thing you do, you want to make sure it's in there. And then you can go through and look at these pictures, like on this particular lot. This house looks, like I said, looks like an older home, but it was fixed up. Looks nice though. As I'm going through here, you can see me. I'm kind of just going on through here, but yeah, boy, it's on 1.46 acres. Nice house. So anyway, so that would be one house you could look at like that. So I'm going to come back out of here, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to continue looking. Remember, we're looking at the whole state of Washington. Okay, look at this one. Here's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 acre, 2.5 acre, 2.5 bath, with 1,948 square feet. It's on looks like a 1/4 acre, and I'm going to click in here and check this one out. So as I do that, this is in Bonnie Lake, Washington, and here's all the information again, single family, and it was built in 1997. Okay, so what you want to do, like I said again, you want to come in here. Now look at this one. Look at this one. Seller financing may be available at 5.25%. So we all know right now we're dealing with interest rates that are pretty close to 7% at the time of this video. The interest rate with large down payment and 25 or 30-year amortization, look at that, 5.25% interest rate on this house. Man, that is pretty cool. And then if I click the pictures of this house, remember this house was built in 1997. It's on a 1/4 acre. It looks like a nice house. But this is how you find owner financed houses, or another way to say it would be seller financed houses. But this is definitely how you find them. It's a pretty easy process once you get it down. So we're going to go back out again. Remember what I said, you look on realtor.com, you look at the whole state, because there's not that many listings that are going to be owner financed or seller financed. Let's go on down here. Here's one. Okay, this is a brand new construction. Let's see what they offer. Okay, so on this one, this is in what is that? Pasco, Washington. It's going for $498,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,900 square foot. It's on a smaller lot, 7,000. So let's go down here and look at this. Look at this first thing. So you go to the property details. First thing, seller financing available at 6% with 20% down, offering $5,000 towards buyer's closing costs. And then we click in here and we look at this house. Remember, this house is actually brand new. Look at that. Wow, that's pretty cool. Brand new house, and they're offering seller financing as well. So you can do that this with any state you go to. You just basically have to decide what you want to do. Very nice house, it looks like. So we're going to go back out of here again, and then I'm going to go back to the main page. Okay, and this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a different state, and I'm going to pick Arizona and see what pops up there. So here we go. We're going to do Arizona. I'm going to hit this right here. So here we go in Arizona, and let's look at this first one. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,553 square foot house. It's on a 6,000 square foot lot. It's new construction. Now let's go down here. It was built in 2023. Let's go down here and see in the description, property details. We want to see what they're offering. Look at this. This is in Surprise, Arizona. And look, potential for seller financing. Inquire for details. So you would just want to talk to whoever has this listing and find out about it. But even on this one here, it's a brand new house. Seller financing is being offered on this house. And this looks like a brand new nice house. Looks like it's got a fence going around it with a brick fence, which is pretty cool out there in Arizona. Pretty nice. Anyway, let's go back and we're going to look at another couple of them. And let's see what else we can find. Now remember, this is on realtor.com. Okay, here's one. Let me go down here a minute. Okay, here's one. This one, I want a 3-bedroom. Okay. So we'll keep looking. 3-bedroom. Here's one. Look at this one. Boy, this is an Eager, Arizona. Excuse me. And you go in here, and this, I'm going to show you the photos here in a minute. But this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. And it's been for sale for a little while. Look at that. It looks like it's a brand new home, though, built in 2023. Now, once again, we're going to look for the seller. Look at this. New ranch-style home with no CC&Rs, which means there's no homeowners association. Seller financing. Wow, that's great. And now we're going to click on it. And the price of this one isn't bad. It's only 300 and something. So you go in here and you look around. Look, it's got nice wood floors, and it's all brand new. Boy, that's nice. Wow, nice house. Sunny Arizona too. Let's go back out of here now. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go look at one more property, and I'll try to make it a good one here. And once again, we're in Arizona. Now remember, when you're looking, this is, on Zillow, you can say, I want to look in Seattle, Washington, or I want to look in Phoenix, Arizona. On realtor.com, if you're looking for owner-financed houses, which is the same as seller-financed houses, you definitely want to look state by state, because you can even save your search on here. See up here where it says save search? If I wanted to, I could just save the search. Then you just, every month or every couple of weeks, you just come back and see what's new on here. Anyway, let's go find one more house that we would want to look at. And let me see here. I'm just scrolling along here. Okay, here's one. This is a 4-bedroom. Wow. Okay, this one's in Phoenix. Okay, and this is what looks like an older house. This was built in 1952. But let's go down here a minute. Now, this is on a 7,000 square foot lot, and it's in Phoenix. Look what this says: rent to own or seller financing opportunity with low down payment. Ready to move in. Look at that. Wow. And you'd have to talk to the realtor to find out, what exactly the options are there. You don't know, as of right now, you don't know what the interest rate or anything would be. But it says low down payment. Look at this nice yard. Wow. But this is a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, 2-bath house. Look at that. Boy, nice wood cabinets, nice kitchen. Anyway, you can do this with any state. And like I said, the reason I choose to do a state, because it saves you time. Like if you're thinking, I want to move to Arizona, or I want to move to Washington, or I want to move to Florida, or I want to move to Oregon, you just look through the whole state. That way it just saves you time, because there's not as much inventory like on Zillow.com. Realtor.com only lists their own inventory, inventory that realtors have themselves. So that's, basically that's what they do. They list just realtor properties. But anyway, that's how you do it, and now you guys know how to do it. And remember, it's very easy. You just go up here, you just choose, a single family, and then you can be particular about rooms and all that jazz, or the house size. But the most important thing to do is to put in the keyword search seller financing, and see here in Phoenix it found us 60 homes. Okay, so as you can see, folks, you can basically do that. You can approach sellers. You saw on the listings on realtor.com that there are some sellers that are really willing to sell their land or sell their houses with owner financing, where you don't even have to qualify for it. So with that being said, that opens doors for you that you may not have had open for you. Perhaps you can find, like I said, a piece of land or a house that's offering owner financing, and all you have to do is talk with the seller, get with them, and discuss some kind of deal that you'd be wanting to do with them. Now, if you are going to perhaps do what I said and purchase something through this means, you would want to still go through a title office, and you probably might want to use a realtor, or you might not. You might want to use your lawyer. It'd be up to you. But there's a lot of creative ways you could do this, and if these sellers are offering things at a lower interest rate, or they just want to carry it for 30 years for you, you could do that too. The door's wide open. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and this is Jesse signing off from the Owner Terms Land Network.